Yeah, they were pretty easy. I thought they were going to be like more stressful.
Yeah, and stuff like that, but no. Welcome to Front and Central. I'm Olivia Edwardson.
And I'm Emily Grossart. And on this week's show, we'll get you off the bottle.
Get in on some action from the Trojan rugby, soccer, and track teams.
And if you want to figure out what teacher rocked orange hair and a swollen eye at prom, then stay tuned.
Earlier this week, sophomores practiced job interview skills as they took part in the annual 10th grade mock interviews. Students gathered in the library with their resumes to meet with different people from different professions around the community in simulated job interviews. Over 300 interviews took place yesterday morning. Some Central High School alumni are working together to help conserve water and reduce plastic water bottle waste. Elena Cataba has more on Flow.
Hi, I'm Elena Cataba reporting for Front and Central. Water bottle usage is not only a problem within our nation, but also within our community. A nonprofit organization, Flow, started a campaign to try to fix that. Get off the bottle. I met up with Liz and Nate to get more information.
Get Off the Bottle is our newest campaign that's basically making fun of bottled water. Flow is saying that it should not be the norm to go buy a single-use plastic bottle of water when you're thirsty. Instead, you should be able to get it from the tap, to fill up your own reusable water at a drinking fountain for free. That makes a lot more sense. So our campaign is just pushing that issue to say, let's take a look at this and see if we're making the right choice.
We wanted people to have something exciting and fun to do. So we've got these great stickers. We are encouraging people to put these stickers on their water bottles and then share your photographs.
If someone uses a single-use plastic water bottle, you should tell them not to use their own reusable water bottle instead.
So, what exactly is Flow? What is their purpose? Why are they here? Why should we listen to them about what we should do with our water bottles?
Here we are in Traverse City. It's an easy city to look out at the bay and see that's a beautiful body of water that should keep protected. So what we do at Flow is make sure that water is kept public, is kept clean and accessible. What we do is working through the public trust doctrine.
What it means and what it says is that there are certain natural resources like water and air that are inalienable rights that belong to everyone. Because the Great Lakes belong to all of the 40 million residents both in the U.S. and Canada that surround these extraordinary waters. What is central to our mission is empowering citizens to know their rights and responsibilities in protecting the Great Lakes and to help with the legal and the scientific information to hold our leaders and governments accountable.
We're also trying to decrease the plastic use in the Great Lakes especially, with everything going on with the microplastics in that water and how plastic isn't biodegradable. And so we know of the harms of this and we want to inform the public.
These waters are facing grave challenges from invasive species, from legacy pollution sites, from efforts to privatize our water.
Many people don't realize that we have 20% of the world's surface freshwater right here in our backyard. The Great Lakes are a huge amount of the world's freshwater, and if we don't make sure to protect them and keep them public and safe, then we could lose them.
For more information on how you can get off the bottle, pamphlets and stickers will be offered in Mr. Filkin's room, as well as you can go on flowforwater.org. I'm Elena Cataba reporting for Front and Central. Water is life!
Doesn't my water bottle look cool now?
Yeah.
Thanks, Elena.
Prom is just around the corner, a week from Saturday to be exact. Back in the day, most of Central's teaching staff were high school students just like us. The Front and Central crew wondered what prom was like back then. There is only one way to find out, so we asked.
My senior prom was a little bit traumatic. My hair turned orange because we ran out of water softener salt, and my dress was this huge purple monstrosity.
Went to my junior and my senior prom. My junior prom, I went with a foreign exchange student, a kid named Xavier Duke, who is from Switzerland, still lives in Switzerland.
And I got a random infection in my eye, so it swelled closed. So I was like a horror movie myself.
From Traverse City Central in 1996, and I went to prom at the resort. Went out to the Windows restaurant out on West Bay Shores, and I went with a good friend of mine that I worked with and that was also a student here, and we had a great time.
And Mr. Wolfter was like 20, way too old to go to prom.
My boyfriend at the time made me dinner at his house, so we did that, and then we met friends and took pictures, and then we went to the resort.
We didn't have a prom. We had a dinner dance, and because we only had 42 kids in the class, and the night before graduation, we went to a dinner dance.
And my best friend had been in a car accident, and she was with us for the first time, but like in really rough shape, and we had like a 1930s limo.
I graduated in Traverse City, so I actually did go to prom at the resort. I went with a group of friends, so we all went together as friends. So it was a friend, one of my closest friends' brothers.
I had a girlfriend in high school. Her name was Michelle, and we went out for about 2 years in high school, and probably the next year, my freshman year of college. So we probably went out for about 3 years.
We lived in Flint, and gosh, it was held downtown. I can't even remember the name of the place. And we went and got ice cream instead of dinner because my friend who had been in the car accident didn't have the capacity to sustain a whole lot more activity than that.
We didn't take the dress part too seriously. I got a cheap sale rack, full-length black dress, really plain, really basic, for like 20 bucks. But I do remember getting my nails done.
My outfit was happening. It was a powder blue tux, and it had ruffles at the sleeves and on the front, and I had a crushed blue velvet powder blue tie.
No long dresses, but I had accordion pleated pants, I remember, and all cream and very lovely.
And it was just like truly one of the worst nights of my life. And I hope Margot's is a lot better than mine was.
All That Glitters is the theme for the prom this year at the Grand Traverse Resort. Be sure to get your ticket, and we expect all students to bring their sparkle.
Since about December, we've been planning prom. We worked on delivering some Christmas or holiday cards to a local elderly home. That was our first project, and now we're working on prom.
I just think it's really fun time, and everybody who's planning is nice, and we all get along well. We have some pretty good debates about really dumb stuff, but it all worked out in the end, and I think it's going to be a really good time.
It's a good group of people, so it's nice to work with people that know what they're doing, and it's just fun to work as a group and try to make something good for the school.
I think they should look forward to having some input in our music selection that we are going to be having this year.
We're still working on getting the nominations for the prom candidates, King and Queen, and then we just have to work on setup. So we're in the process of getting all of the materials.
Another promising opportunity is on the rugby team. Henry Hushke has more on this story.
Have you ever wondered about the rugby club here in Traverse City? Well, today I'll take you through the ins and outs of rugby here in Traverse City and why so many Central students play. I'm Henry Hushke, reporting for Front and Central.
The skills that you learn in this game can be used in plenty of different sports. Football, soccer, tennis even, I guess. It helps you to stay in shape, to learn to carry the ball, and it's a heck of a lot of fun.
Central students should get involved because this is the best game I've ever played in my entire life. You see guys going out there, getting hurt, and just standing right back up no matter how hurt they are, they want to play. they just keep going and going. It's just so much fun. And it's really great because it's a lot more of a nice sport. The other team, you're nice to them, and afterwards you eat dinner together. The sirs, which are the referees, they treat you much more like adults rather than little kids.
We take all sizes, shapes, speeds, physical conditioning. We are a little bit tenacious as coaches to get you into shape. If you're not in shape, you cannot play this game. But you could be a long distance runner, you could be a sprinter, a weightlifter, you could be small, big, large. Every body type has a position in rugby.
I wondered though about the risks of playing rugby, so I went to ask the players what they thought.
Surprisingly low risks. I think the concussion rate is below cheerleading even. I mean, you get your scrapes and bruises. We had a couple guys go down with sprained ankles, but that's about as messy as it gets.
So the major injuries, what you think will come with no pads, actually the no pads make you want to be safer and not risk anything.
The thing about being safe in rugby is that there is no cross-body blocking. And when you run with the ball, what we try to tell you is do the correct way to make contact. We really do not want a player running into another player. The object of the game is to move the ball forward. So what we try to do is we try to have the players go between players. So what we're looking for is space. You don't want to beat yourself up against other players physically. You want to run to space, find the crease, and the object of the game is to move the ball. So therefore, you want to be in a position where you can pitch the ball, get back up, and keep the game moving forward.
As you can see, rugby has many risks, but it also has many rewards. That concludes this report from Henry Hushke reporting for Front and Central.
Want to get out on the field and into some fun?
There will be a game of Capture the Flag after school on Thursday, May 17th.
It's free to participate, and the use of foam swords has been thrown into the game.
Swords and Capture the Flag? That should be interesting.
Also, the senior class party is holding the Flock of Friend fundraiser. For $20, you can send your friends a flock of flamingos to their yard.
And the only way to get them off their yard is to pay $20.
This is a fun way to raise money for the senior party. For more information, visit the TCC Senior Class Party website.
In other sports news, our girls soccer team took a dub from the Cadillac Vikings at the Coast Guard Fields this past Tuesday. The Lady Trojans managed to get the first goal with 15 minutes left in the first half. Anna Werfel's shot was blocked by the Cadillac goalie, and Emma Duttmers was there to tip it in for the first goal of the game. In the second half, our Trojans managed to get their second goal with a header from Anna, but the Vikings were quick to follow with a goal. Soon after, senior Rebecca Cotton got the winning shot with an assist from Mary People. Great job on the field, ladies.
Another Cadillac-related event was the golf tournament on Wednesday. Congrats to freshman Carson Peters, who shot an impressive 84, and low scorer Jared Nefsey, who carded a 78. They may have not won, but they showed great improvement. On Wednesday, Central Boys track team beat Petoskey 106-31. Tristan Safransky led the way, winning both 100 and 200 events, setting new personal best times in each. Last Friday, the Ken Bell track meet took place at the TC Central track. Cassidy Henshaw led the way for Central, setting a new high jump mark of 6 feet 6 inches. Mary Armour led the girls' team by scoring points in 4 different events. Central's boys and girls teams both finished 3rd overall.
And that's it for this week's show, Central.
Make sure to get your tickets today for the senior party in Mrs. My Dirtsma room before or after school and during lunch.
Ticket sales go up after this week, so make sure to get them soon.
Juniors and seniors, make sure to check your email for prom nomination forms.
Once nominations are final, keep an eye on your inbox so you can vote for your prom king and queen.
Tune in next time to follow Ranger in Fielding's senior show adventure. This has been Olivia Edwardson
and Emily Grossarp. Have a great weekend.